girlfriends, this is Vivian from Dragon Medicine, and I want to know what you do when you are suffering from information overload or you feel completely overwhelmed. Now, it's very natural as a woman or as an adult to have a lot of responsibilities, to have a lot of activities, to have a lot of things that you just need to get done. And at times, it's completely, utterly overwhelming. So, do you have an energy practice or any kind of practice where you can just drop in and feel a sense of peace and calm and quiet? And if not, you've come to the right place. Today in this video, part 2, Sacred Space, we're going to continue our journey of the DIY energy healing practices. And each of these modules can be practiced on their own, but they build upon each other. But it's basically taking over 7 years of advanced energy medicine practices and bubbling it down to these little, what I call energy snacks that you can nibble on and practice on your own time. But together, as they build, it'll create a nice full meal to help manage your energy system, to help heal your energy system so that you can thrive in your life. So let's go. So what's the importance of a sacred space? A sacred space is a place that you feel safe and protected, grounded, and relaxed. And this is where you can really access your higher self or your inner wisdom, or you can channel wisdom from the divine. So a quiet space is really important so you can listen to those whispers that will help guide your life in a way that is magical. Creating your own sacred space is a way that you can check in with yourself to understand how you're feeling, what you need, what questions you have to answer, and what decisions you need to make. So I'm going to walk you through this tutorial, and you can close your eyes. Like all of these modules, you will have the slides on the screen so you can refer to them later. I will take you on a journey to help you understand how fun and magical this experience can be. You can open your creativity, you can let your imagination go wild, because the more that you can get excited about this practice, the more it will benefit you. Let us begin. Drop your mind and your consciousness into the deepest part of your heart that you know. And as you're settling in there, I want you to slowly and intentionally breathe in gratitude for life from all directions. And as you exhale, I want you to exhale fully, dropping your energy to the center of the earth. And you can breathe in this way for about 5 rounds of breath, inhaling slowly and intentionally, breathing in gratitude for all life, fully and expanding your lungs and expanding your body as you inhale. And then as you exhale fully, just drop your energy to the center of the earth. Drop it straight down. Then you're going to breathe in light alchemy. It can be love and joy and freedom. It can be inspiration. It can be laughter. So those energies that lift your system, breathe those in from all around you. And you're going to swirl this light alchemy throughout your system. So imagine swirling vortices of light. And you're going to allow this light to swirl throughout all the nooks and crannies of your system. It's going to knock loose the heavy, dense, and stuck energies. So as it knocks those energies loose, just drop all those energies that do not serve you into the center of the earth. And you can imagine a vortex like a flushing toilet that goes all the way to the center of the earth. And just drop all of the stuff that you don't need, all of the stuff that does not serve you, into that swirling vortex, carrying it to the center of the earth, allowing the momentum to pull this out of your system. And you're going to soften and relax your system each time you inhale and exhale. And you're just going to scan your system. So wherever you feel pain or stuckness, wherever you feel a little uncomfortable, just breathe this like alchemy into those spaces, into those places as you inhale, allowing your system to expand and open and relax. Because the more it expands and opens and relaxes, then it allows you to let that stuff go. It creates this space in your system for you to let that stuff go. So do that. You can imagine these stuck energies, letting them go like rocks falling from your hand, like rain falling from your system, like mud oozing from your system. Just allow it to release and get flushed down into the center of the earth. And you can continue this way for 5 breaths. And as you're exhaling, I want you to imagine dropping yourself into the center of the earth in a shaft of light. So it's like sunlight that's piercing through the canopy of trees. But the shaft of light is golden and it's warm and it's inviting and it's calming and it's rejuvenating and it's loving. So allow yourself to drop down in the shaft of light into the center of the earth, all the way down. Follow your exhalations down, down, down into the center of the earth. And when you land there, it's going to be a place in the heart of Gaia. So imagine that you are landing in a womb of golden light. Whether you are curled up in an eagle's nest or amongst the roots of trees or in a bed of mulch, just rest there for a moment. Allow your heart to open. Allow your heart to connect with the heart of Gaia. And after you feel nice and relaxed, and your system is slowed, and your heartbeat is beating slowly in step with Gaia's, we're going to create your sacred space. And you can use your imagination as freely as you would like, but I'll lead you through a journey of creating a space that you can explore. And on your own, you can do this in your own way. So first, let's find a cave. Find a cave where you will feel safe and protected, where it has the right amount of light or the right amount of dark for you to feel cozy. And in that cave, there's soft dirt, or you can bring in some beautiful grass or mulch. But create a place that you can be comfortable sitting or laying down. You can bring in big boulders around your cave, and these will help you feel grounded. You can surround yourselves by a mountain range where you feel grounded and protected. And you can bring in trees, tall trees, short trees, leafy trees. So just take a moment to decorate your cave and the surroundings. And then next, take a little bit of time to decorate the inside of your cave. Maybe you can encrust the inside of your cave with crystals, all inside your cave, so that your cave is bright. It has beautiful colors that are bouncing the light back and forth and helping to accelerate healing in your system. Make your space beautiful. Make it inspiring. Make it awesome and very personal. And make sure you have a place that you can sit or lay down peacefully and comfortably. A place where you can relax deeply and feel the quiet in your bones. Feel the sense of peace in your body radiate through your entire body and entire energy system. And as you're laying there, just imagine more plants, leafy green plants. It's giving you a sense of life and renewal. You can bring in flowers, your favorite flowers. And of course, these plants can be inside, they can be outside, they can be all around your cave. Use your imagination. And when you're ready, look at the flowers, look at your cave. See if you want to bring in some color. Colors are healing. They have different frequencies of healing. So what colors do you need? Whether they're in the crystals or the flowers, whether they're the cave itself. Get creative. Have some fun. But put the setting on calming and peaceful and healing. So whatever those colors mean to you. And bring in some golden light to promote rejuvenation. And then let's bring in water. So you can bring in a stream in front of you, a river or a lake. You can even bring in the ocean. And with those water sources, you can bring in sound. So sometimes a bubbling brook is lovely, makes you laugh. Maybe a rushing river is what you need because you feel like you've got a lot of stuff you got to throw into the river and you want it to wash it away. Maybe there's an ocean that you can put in front of you because at some point you're going to dive into the ocean and dive deeper. Whatever body of water feels good for you, go ahead and play with that. And if you want to step into that body of water, you can change the temperature of the water, you can change the speed of the water, you can change the buoyancy of the water or the depth. And just know that you can do that. And with the water sounds, let's bring in other sounds, sounds of birds, sounds of butterflies, sounds of insects, or songs. Explore what tones, what frequencies feel good for your body, for your soul, and bring those in. And finally, let's bring in other sensations, whether it's the sunshine creating warmth on your skin or the ground beneath you being warm and radiating through your body as in warm sand. If you're hot, bring in a cool breeze. You can also bring in scents of flowers, scents of the redwoods, scents of rain. And so know with your sacred space, you can create it however you want for whatever you need to feel safe and protected, grounded and relaxed. So just take your time and know that anytime that you drop in, you can create something new depending on what you need. And once you've settled into the perfect sacred space for you in this moment, this is when you can check in with yourself. How are you feeling in this moment? Is there something that needs healing or letting go? And what wisdom do you seek? Do you have questions you want answered? You can ask your higher self, or you can just open up to divinity and see what happens, see what wisdom or answers come through. So just be in your heart and ask those questions and check in. And you can spend a few minutes in the space once you get in there, or you can spend an hour. It's really up to you, depending on how you feel and what you need. But when you're ready to come back, bring your consciousness back to your heart space and just breathe there. You can also put your hand on your heart to kind of help you feel your body. You can wiggle your toes and your fingers. You can yawn and stretch your body gently. And then open your eyes, and the first thing you do is smile. Smile in gratitude for yourself, smile in gratitude for your practice, and smile in gratitude for life. Congratulations. Keep playing and practicing and see what happens. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me for the Sacred Space tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear a comment or two to understand what your experience is. And if you really like this, you can like, share, and subscribe because I've got another video coming to you on your central channel. So stay tuned to next week's video.